Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel where we do everything about planes. Everything that you see on this channel has something related to do to airplanes. So in today's video, I'll be teaching, I'm not teaching, I'll be showing you like how many planes I have and how I download my planes. First, I go to the main website. You can always go to like typing on Google, like something like, for example, this is the Embraer E190LR. So I get this by going Embraer 190 for XP11. This software that that we fly. So I load this. I make sure that there's a 3D cockpit. That's the thing that I must have. I just go down and look at the reviews for a quick second to make sure like, what they have, to make sure that it's a good thing or not, because I might download this just for wasted. Keep in mind that you can only do 30 downloads in 24 hours. So if you did 30 downloads one day, then you gotta wait another more 24 hours to download more planes. So that's the way how it works. So this is the Embraer E190LR. This is how it looks like. I look at the pictures closely, make sure I like it and stuff like that. Okay, it does not look that bad to me. So I'm looking at what airlines do they have. It seems that they don't have, but that doesn't really matter. Looks good to me. I don't usually watch the video. So now we have a 3D cockpit, which is a good thing. I like 3D cockpits. It's for 10, but I prefer if they have 11, but I don't care about this too much. Okay, I hope I have enough megs to download this, because you need some megabytes or gigabytes. Let me see. This is 205 megabytes. .zip. It's gonna have a decompress and everything, but I hope I've got enough megabytes and gigabytes to download this. So once it's downloaded, so see, that's a problem that I had. So I'm gonna pause the screen share because I have a lot of personal things on my computer which I'm gonna have to delete. So I'm gonna manage. I've only like 1 gigabyte, so I'm going to delete a lot of things that I don't even need. A lot of recordings that I did for my planes, which I already posted on YouTube, so which is not very, very important. So delete. Okay, come on, let's delete, man, because I need a lot of space. I always, when I delete, I only delete like 1 or 2 stuff just so I can do the video today. But I usually just do everything at a time. So better not delete those. Let me see my photos. All right, so I'm going to delete some apps that I don't need. I've got a lot of apps that I don't even need, that I, for whatever reason, keep it on here. Okie dokie. Things like I've got enough, so I'm going to back to the video. Sorry about that, everyone. Let's get back to Safari, and then I'm going to try to redo it one more time. I'm going to resume it. Okay, it sounds like I'm gonna try to download it one more time. I'm trying to download probably 30 planes today. But no, I've got a lot of things that I gotta do. So yes, this is the Embraer 190. It looks kind of good to me. I mean, like, I've got a lot of planes. You want to see those planes that I have, you wait for the end of the video, because, well, that's when we will go through and review the planes, which is probably my favorite thing to do. I always add to my collection, so what you see today is not going to be the same as what you see tomorrow, because by tomorrow there are going to be much more planes. So look here, we see there are a lot of good reviews, 5-star reviews, so this should be a very good plane. The textures look a bit weird, but I can do with the textures. I mean, it's not the most important. That's blurry a little, but that's not extremely important. Oh, there we go. So okay, so you see here, I've got this. I'm going to highlight it all. This is on a Mac. So if you have a Windows, it might be a slightly different the way of production. So this is how I do it. So I'm gonna put new folder with selection. It's easy. So I'm gonna rename it to Embraer E190LR. Remember, what you see here will be what you see when you load the software. So we want to keep this at the same name. So this is the Embraer E190LR. We want to keep that name, and then if you don't have Laminar, I'm sure you have downloaded the explain, but if you don't have Laminar, you go to Laminar, and then you just scroll all the way down, you see Laminar Research. So I dragged and dropped it like that to there, and I just that's how I did it. So now I'm gonna drag this one to Laminar. Now it's in the Laminar Research folder. As you can see, the E170 does not work for whatever reason. So I'm gonna open the software. I'll call it the software. That's my flying D software. What I call it. So, and then okay, you guys sneak peek of how many things I've downloaded. So I've downloaded like tons of things. I mean, I download a lot of things for my airplane. I mean, like okay, to learn more about me, right? You can go to this website and try to find me on that website. I'm there. I mean, I don't really post too much, but hey, come on, you're taking forever to load. I mean, it usually loads faster than that, but today it's a bit slow. It's not responding, so I'm gonna force it to quit. Quit up. And then I'm gonna try to load this again. Probably it's gonna load faster. Yes, it's looking good. I like the way how the Embraer cockpit looks like. That's why I download these planes. Hey, what's taking it forever? Like, are you even loading? I mean, sorry, but I mean today is the Wi-Fi even good? I mean, we are having good Wi-Fi. I don't know why it's taking me forever to load. Oh, there we go. So as you can see, we've loaded. I've got 51 planes. A couple of them, they put it in for me. It's gonna take a little while to load these planes because I've got like so many. Okay, there goes our Embraer E190. Okay, it does not seem to work. Most of the Embraer planes did not work anyways, but that's roughly how I download the planes. So all these planes here, I mean, I didn't download these, but you see this 757, I downloaded these and all of the, I follow the same steps to downloading it. So this is the Airbus A321. So you can take a look at all the airlines that you have, which I have a lot. So these are the airlines that I have. And then I downloaded the McDonnell Douglas F-15A Eagle. It's a nice plane. I flew it a couple of times yesterday. It was very nice. And it's better than the F4 Phantom. So I just tell you, just download this one. Skip the F4, but if you, F4 is also good. This one is, but I think I prefer this one. It's faster. I go for fast. So look, I've got these I don't know what you call them. You know, these different paints. Yeah, the paints. Got a couple of different paints. This is the F4 Phantom. I mean, it's an older plane. They only have one paint. So I downloaded the Airbus Beluga because I'm a beluga whale. I haven't got to the cockpit yet of that one. So I gotta see it. This is the De Havilland Canada 6 Twin Otter. It's good for short performance runway. I didn't download the King Air C90. I don't know what happened to that one, but this one's okay. So but this one, these two are good for stopping on short performances. I don't know why I also have two DHC6. I mean, but this is the one I will fly mostly. So this plane over here is the Cessna Citation. It's I think the biggest Cessna As you can see, we've got like two paints for this one. I prefer different paints. This is the Antonov AN225 Ria. This does not have a 3D cockpit. It's just a 2D cockpit, but I can live with it. It's not that bad of a 2D cockpit. We have the Concorde. This is no longer flying, but we have, look at how many paints we have for the Concorde. This is nothing compared with the A321 and the A380, which you will see. I got this nice little Concorde there. McDonnell Douglas MD82. I didn't download this one, but I've flown this one once, but I'm not a professional when it comes to McDonnell passenger planes. Not McDonald, McDonnell. So we've got this Bombardier. It's a Canadian company. This is the Canada Regional Jet 900 Canadair jet. We've got, I think, how many paints? We've got 5 paints on this one. It's kind of a good number. We've got SAS Airlines. I don't know what that is. Lufthansa, Delta, which operates by Endeavour Air. This is Air Canada. If you notice, the tail looks exactly alike on both planes. And then the default is Lufthansa. I know that we've got 2 Lufthansas for whatever reason. So now the 777 does not work. I gotta try to fix that one a little bit. So now we've got the Boeing 767. Ooh, we've got Ukraine International. The 767. We've got this plane. It's a nice one too. I mean, just collect as many planes as you can have. This is the classic American Airlines. Oh man. Was it? What? That brings your memories back older. So this is 737. I didn't download that yet. Airbus Beluga. They put the Beluga in 2 places for whatever reason. It looks a bit like a Beluga whale. they painted it that color for whatever reason. The A340 does not work either. I'm gonna go to fixing it. We've got the Airbus A319. Only 2 paints work on this one. I think the default, which is Tap Air Portugal, and then a few paints, not 2. I mean Tap Air, EasyJet, the cheap airline. This Tap Air and Iberia and Volaris. That's all that works. So, and then we've got the king of the skies, the Airbus A380-800. I also downloaded this one. This is probably my favorite plane to download. We've got Thai Airlines, Singapore Airlines, Qantas, Malaysia Airlines, Lufthansa, Korean Air, Etihad. What's this? China Southern. We've got British Airways. We've got Asiana. We've got Air France, which they retired it. And this is the 80 years of Air France. And then we've got Emirates. I downloaded the A350. We've also got a couple of paints for this one. We've got the default, which is the Airbus logo. I like this Airbus logo. We've got the Air China. We've got Air France, Cathay Pacific, Emirates. Emirates does the A350? I don't know about that. I thought it's the 777 and the A380. We've got Ethiopian, Lufthansa, Philippines, Qatar, and United. This A330 is actually supposed to come with a few paints. Don't download this one. This is not gonna work. This A330, if you're having a blurry cockpit with this one, just I suggest that you just press Shift 7. That will take you to a 2D cockpit, but it's not that bad. This one, it's rotten. This one. So yes, there's a review of all the planes that I have. I'm going to be posting videos on these planes soon. Tell me which one you want to see first, and then I will be happy to do it for you. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you again next time. Happy flying. See ya.